Okay, Steve. Of course, now when I get the camera out, everything's in the complete shade. But this is a stained house. Still drying, still a little wet. My camera's not the best for color. In the light, it's too bright, and in the shadow, it's too dark. But see, take a look. Came out pretty darn good. There's the new light. We are not done. We're going to have to come back tomorrow and do some double coating and some areas, these doors. I think the doors are done, but we have some stuff in the back, fascia, so forth. All this trim is done though and caulked in. Look at up there, was a really nasty spot up there. Look how good that looks now. Just how we do things. A couple really cool stuff, like we like to take these guys off and these as well, and just paint those in. But I'll kind of do a little bit of a walkthrough. Yeah, it didn't come out as dark as we had thought, actually. It came out really nice. Just this camera always makes things look a little odd. A little shiny. So all this trim so far is all done. Like we caulked in all the lines. And yeah, we didn't really screw around. We hit this one with 4 guys. 2 on the books and 2 licensed painters that I work with often, and 1099 them, and we didn't screw around. We hit this one with force. We still have some time though left. We're not out of the woods yet. Look at that though. It's gorgeous. Enough neighbors have stopped and told us how great it is. Just people driving by tend to want to wave, and plywood came out as good as expected. It is plywood. That's like 3 coats on the plywood. Of course, the normal wood, we did 2 coats. If we were to do 3, it would get super dark. Plywood, we can do 27 coats, and it still just never does what we want it to do. Trim was taken to here today, so we still have all the back. But this is back here still drying. So we'll just see if I can find some. There we go. See, look how wet it still is. And it lightens up as it dries. The deck came out really nice. My theory on this deck is this. This beam right here is just so shot that we could put 5 coats of stain on it and it still just has the appearance of a dry piece of wood. And so if you decide, we can do that in the trim color. And that would really look nice. Underneath is a beautiful piece. We did all underneath already. We did all the steps and all the high stuff. Trim on theirs to there. We have a bunch of trim left in the morning. This kind of shows you how we do our trim. It's kind of hard to see, but it's all caulked in. And we just seal everything up. And still drying. We got rid of a lot of the black. This was going to be a problem. We hit that 3 different times with bleach, and I think it was just burned into the wood, the propane. Not a big deal, though. It is what it is, but it looks really good. Okay. This looks super dark back here because it's in the shade, and this was just sprayed. The masking is obviously still up. We'll pull that down in the morning. We'll be here tomorrow, which is Thursday, and we will be here on Friday, tying it up. Looks like we got pretty far, but the reality is this was a tough job. A lot of stain. A lot of stain because it's a light stain. It doesn't have a lot of color, so we had to kind of double up a lot of areas to try to make it look good. And then the plywood all got 3 coats, and it still doesn't match anything else. No issues up here or anything. Everything came out rather well. Again, with this board right here. I mean, if you decided, I wouldn't even charge you. I just think it would look really good to take it the fascia color. Underneath, came out really nice. It's all done as well. See if I can back up a little ways. This was the weird wall. This wall is the darkest wall on the house. And no matter how much bleach we threw at it, it did not phase it. This is just, I think because it was put on and left for many years, and the sun just beats on this wall. So luckily, this is the only wall that doesn't match the rest of the house. So luckily, this wall, you know, is behind the garage, so you probably won't be doing a lot of entertaining back here. Tomorrow, this pipe right here, and this box, and all the way pipe up is all going to go with the trim color. So just so you know, let me kind of get out to the street. Let you take a look. Yeah, that trim up there is done right there. Yeah, so we're moving, we're shaking. It's going to take us a little bit the next 2 days, but we broke the back of the job today. There's my sign. I didn't bring the plug in to light it all up for you guys. Look at that. Man. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful. Definitely came out better than I even anticipated. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. It is a little on the stinky side. So I've been told by the neighbors. But yeah, that's what you need for lasting. So look at that. So awesome. And we'll talk soon. Give me a call. I do get reception here, so if you have any questions, drop me a call and we'll go from there. Thank you guys. Have a good day.